right, the next award is always a lot of fun as well, and this is the Lifetime Achievement Award. This goes to individuals who have spent literally decades or their entire life to doing work in this field. And we're very happy to award this next award, so watch with me, the Lifetime Achievement Award.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronomer. And in high school, I was told by one of my teachers, a nun, Anna, I was Anna at that time, you have no ability in math. You could never be an astronomer. So I decided I would go into social casework because Amelia Earhart had been a social caseworker, and I thought that if it's good enough for Amelia Earhart, it's good enough for me. So I went into social casework, but I didn't like it, and I wasn't very good at it, although I did it for 5 years professionally. But the thing is, it gave me the skills to be a researcher into whatever I wanted to research, which turned out to be UFOs and other parapsychological mysteries, because it gave me the skill of interviewing, of making value judgments, and of recording accurately. And so I'm a happy camper.
Ann Druffel was born in Riverside, California, and spent most of her youth in Long Beach. She married Charles Druffel in 1953, and they had 5 beautiful girls whom they raised in Pasadena, California. Ann received a Bachelor of Art in Sociology from Immaculate Heart College in Hollywood, California, where she also studied speech, philosophy, and economics. She studied 1 year at Catholic University in Washington, D.C. for a Master of Social Work and was trained as a junior astronomer. In 1977, Ann also received a certification of hypnosis from the American Institute of Hypnosis. Ann's interest in UFOs began in 1945 when she saw a bright yellow object in clear blue skies over Long Beach, California. Ann watched the object for an hour and a half. While she watched it, the object released a dozen smaller, shiny objects that took various paths away from the main object. 12 years later, in 1957, Ann became one of the first investigators for the National Investigations Committee on Aerial Phenomena, or NICAP, a prestigious UFO research organization founded by Thomas Townsend Brown, which included many former military officers. She worked with NICAP until its closure. She then joined the Mutual UFO Network, or MUFON, and the Center for UFO Studies, or CUFOS, which was founded by astronomer J. Allen Hynek. Hynek is well known for his work as a consultant for the Air Force's official UFO investigation from 1947 to 1969. From 1965 to 1992, Ann was one of the main directors of Skynet, a tracking system for UFO reports in Southern California. The Skynet program worked closely with other reporting organizations such as NICAP, MUFON, and CUFOS. Ann has been a prolific writer on the subject of UFOs and related mysteries. During her time at MUFON, she wrote for the MUFON Journal, while also contributing articles to the International UFO Reporter and the Flying Saucer Review, a British UFO publication. She has authored over 200 articles overall, which have appeared in over 40 nationally published magazines. In 1980, Ann, along with parapsychologist D. Scott Rogo, wrote the book The Tujunga Canyon Context, a continuing chain reaction of UFO encounters and abductions. The book focuses on Ann's investigation of 5 young women in the Tujunga Canyon area northeast of Los Angeles who believed they were being abducted. Ann had investigated the case for many years and eventually brought in D. Scott Rogo for help. In her investigation of the Tujunga Canyon abductions and multiple other cases, Ann developed techniques that she believes allow people to defend themselves against alien abduction. This led to her 1998 book, How to Defend Yourself Against Alien Abduction. Ann is also interested in other paranormal phenomena, as exemplified in her books Past Lives, Future Growth, How Knowledge of Past Lives Affect the Evolution of the Soul in Its Journey to God, and The Psychic and the Detective, both co-written with Armand Marcotte. However, Ann is most recently known for her book Firestorm, Dr. James E. McDonald's Fight for UFO Science. This book is an authorized biography of Dr. McDonald, a prominent scientist who dedicated much of his time to investigating UFOs in a serious and scientific manner. and who wanted to bring legitimacy to the subject. Ann first met Dr. McDonald while with NICAP. Sadly, Dr. McDonald passed away in 1971, but we are fortunate for Ann's book recognizing his significant contributions to the field of UFO research. After a lifetime of UFO and abduction research, Ann hypothesizes that the UFO phenomena is actually two separate phenomena. She favors the extraterrestrial hypothesis to explain UFOs seen from a distance, in which minimal or no contact occurs between the witnesses and the craft or occupants. There are multiple events by credible witnesses of such incidences. In terms of abduction scenarios, from her experience with multiple witnesses, she accepts the possibility that these may be real in some type of altered reality, in which reported beings harass, deceive, and assault subjects, and who are mistaken for or pose as UFO-related beings. In every culture throughout time, these paraphysical creatures and their antics have been reported, and bear a striking resemblance to presently described alien abductors. These creatures are said to shapeshift, pass to and from their space-time to ours, and generally harass and cause mischief to their victims. For 60 years, Ann has been at the forefront of UFO research as a writer, researcher, speaker, and investigator, blazing the trail for those who came after her. She not only took part in, but excelled in a field dominated by men, all while raising 5 successful daughters. For her dogged persistence and significant contributions to UFO research, we are proud to honor her with the International UFO Congress Lifetime Achievement Award. Please join me in congratulating Ann and welcoming her daughter, Allis Druffel, to the stage to accept this award on her behalf.
I talked with my mother, and she just wants to thank everyone, and she's very, very honored to receive this, and she's very honored to be in the company of so many wonderful, distinguished researchers for the past 50, 60 years, and she's really excited, especially to see what's going to happen in the next year and next year after that. So thank you so much.